16 of The Last of Us 2 PS5 Showcase Edition. If you guys are joining in, want to catch more of The Last of Us 2 every 3 to 4 days a week, be sure to hit that red support button. And also, if you guys are not new, hit that like button. Tweet them out, share and comment as good as you can. We're going to get to some big idea news from what I figured out between the price for the PS5 and the more extra stunning stuff that I've been looking at today. And there's also anybody in the chat that does have a Twitter or a Discord. You can do so by following me between those two apps. You guys can share me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can. And we'll see what we can do. If we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment as good as you can. And we're good to go. You guys also want to vote for the idol. You can do so by voting Aladdin at 29, Greatest Showman at 12. How is everyone doing tonight? I gotta tell you, I'm a little more of a good mood coming out of that PS5 showcase event. As you guys may know, we have a release date for the PS5. As you guys already understand too, since it's already going to be able to start from there. And that is for the PS5 with good investments like, say, for example, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Cyberpunk as well, since that's actually one of my last two pre-orders that are left. Combined to that and Watch Dogs Legion. And also, I also know, we also have other investments. I'll tell you guys a little bit later. But how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Depending from what Zombie Gaming posted earlier today involving the, we call that thing with YouTube. As I said, there's really no more problems in between it involving the spam perds. And so there's really not much any more than that. So other than that, last episode we covered some good ground in the last time I was doing a new episode. But I do go back to work tomorrow between 8 to 5 and 12 to 8, and I'm off Saturday. Olive and I might also have time together tonight as well. And so and I will discuss business about this console. So, oh crap. Well, you're not dodging me anymore tonight, thank you. If you guys do not know the price, look it up in the chat. Look it up as good as you can. And, you know, let's see if we can actually verify. But yeah, I am off at 5 tomorrow night. You guys will have Final Fantasy VII Remake. With some actually strategics and between the PS5 and 2 other consoles. But yeah, the PS5 is coming out on November 12th. Just to let everybody know that's aware of it tonight. And that's how long I'm gonna have this console, this PS4 till. It's been a great ride, but Watch Dogs Legion is going to be really interesting, because that does come out on the 29th of October, 2 days after Cobra Kai. Yes, I am a little more excited that I might be playing Watch Dogs Legion. By the time we reach to that landscape, it will still be 6 years by the 24th of October. So let's go ahead and stab this guy. Oh crap, look out. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the console. You can do so by following me on Twitter. Send me out, tweet me out as good as you can. See if there's any major questions you want to ask. Oh, thank you, pal. Thank you for a snotty whistle. Not today. You don't risk me. You're not attacking me red-handed this time. Let's see if we can actually heal real quick. I actually send an advertisement to my opponent in the chat if he can She wants to come in. I don't know if it'll let her in or not. You guys should be able to come in for sure. It comes to having Discord or Twitter. Oh crap! Come on. Thank you, buddy. But I have to tell you, some of the good trailers like Demon's Souls, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Horizon Forbidden West. That's going to be a really good game too. It's going to be interesting to see. By the time I get the console, like I said, guys, it's November 12th for the PS5. Guys can get either digital or the regular. I, for one, that's a tough one. I'm planning on getting the regular because I think the regular is going to sound really advertising. Brings more excitement to the area, and a lot of us as fans, as PlayStation. So I will be getting that for sure. So yeah, I'm prepared to buy this PS5. It's the only last console that's there. This will be the last pirate. That's why Cam Jack Sparrow is the last pirate from Pirates of the Caribbean. When the 5 movies, it's like it's having 5, maybe 10 seconds, 10 seconds from taken. So. Yeah, my opponent wants to come in the chat. Let's see if her phone can do it. If not, we'll see what happens. If you guys have any questions about the console, don't be afraid to ask. You know, I mean, I'm a little more excited for the PS5 this time. Sit down, buddy. And I just hope the YouTube's posing spam is already done. I hope so. Because that way Zombie can get us back up there. I mean, I'm excited. I'm pumped. No fist pumps include. I am all set and I am ready to go get it. But other than that, and then I'm off Saturday. Since that will be my next day off too. Remember, guys, it's every week on that standard schedule. I work Sunday, Mondays, off Tuesday and Wednesdays, work Thursday, Fridays every week, and then I'm off Saturdays. And that is every week on that standard schedule, guys. I'm fine with it. It's a good schedule for me. Going into the PS5 at this point, and you know, it's going to be very huge for us. It's going to be huge. Having a lot of momentum, some good stuff that are combining with any restoration, and you know, it's going to be a big opportunity. This is the only lifetime opportunity that I cannot wait to buy. You guys are doing the same thing when it comes to that in the Xbox Series X and S. That's also a lot of money too. But I'm not going after the Xbox system. No way. I'm not even going as far to waste my money between two consoles. The PS5 is the only last console that I only want in this station. Prior to anything else, I'm telling you. I'm also waiting to see if my Angel can come in. I don't know if a phone card's going to do anything. I mean, it can try, but I don't know, to be honest. But I did change a little bit of my description. So we are on the road. I am road to the PS5. November 12th, guys. November 12th. Mark that on your calendars. But the big question that comes to us right now is what is the first few games I'm going to be buying? Well, to be honest, like I said, that's a tough one because I think Spider-Man's going to be one. Cobra Kai, well, the plans of buying the PS5 by the 12th is I'm going to be buying it regularly, so I can buy a few investments. so you guys can really, so you guys can see how I'm going to be able to do the chat. But I do know if it allows us to do something with that price and, you know, getting a little more professional, then that is something I might do. All I know is, if you take a big opportunity like the PS5, there's no turning back. There's really no turning back whatsoever. You know, this is the biggest and only chance that I have. And also, guys, it also has been confirmed as well that the PS5 will be taking pre-orders at select stores, retailers, GameStop, Walmart, Best Buy. There's going to be tons of people that might be doing it tomorrow. So the big question to you guys in the chat from Zombie Gaming: Do you guys think I should get it going now, or do you guys think I should wait? I should wait to get that opportunity. By the time we get to Christmas time, if I can put a little small amount, I might do that. But you guys let me know, and I'll get to you guys' questions on that. Hold on. But yeah, I did upgrade my description, so that should be good. Good to go as well. Looks like this guy's already getting sick and tired of getting shot at. Tell you what, can we just throw this? Get ready. Ah, crap, never mind. I was going to throw at this one dude already, but I guess not. The point, if you're in the chat, let's see if we can actually balance on that. And I know you guys have some good questions you guys want to answer. The PS5 is coming out on the 12th. It has been confirmed. It's gonna have plenty of more restoration. Have a lot of experience coming into play, and this is a big opportunity for me and a lot of us in the chat that we cannot wait to see. This biggest matchup, this biggest opportunity that I cannot wait to oversee. The biggest chance that anybody can ever look into. The only last console that anyone can ever see. Type 1 in the chat if you guys are here, please. So we can actually get to the biggest moment of my life. We're gonna get IZN News going in just a little bit. Can we refresh it again? Honey, it would be nice if you actually tell us if your phone's working or not. If not, it might be just because of the 2 other things that are happening with YouTube and you know. But it's all good. There's really not much to see, not much to say in between it. Some sort of a couple being arrested. Not interested. Hold on, let me just go right down a little bit. We also have some God of War news too. Yeah, but remember, guys, this is something that's not been overseen. Pal, do not sue me like that again. Don't spy with me. Ah, crap, I could have shot him in the rib. We're gonna get the IZN News started in just a few more minutes so we can get prepared and see if we can bring some people in here. Alright. Alrighty, guys, let's see what we can do about these guys without any patrol cars. Okay, knife her in the throat, nice. Grab that sledgehammer he has. Okay, come down here. At least you have a dangerous thing you have looking right there. Okay, slice him to death, there you go. Okay, did we already look in here? Okay, that's actually the same path. Yeah, let's go and keep on going up these stairs. See if we can get somebody in the face or something. There's really not much of a staircase that I can recommend. She's like, Ethan! Okay. She's dead too. Shoot her with an arrow, if we can. Come here. Oh, no, you're not. Well, you're not going home until you actually get shot at. There you go. That's right, Ellie, that's what I'm talking about. Can we swap weapons? Can we swap weapons, please? Like, very good. Now we can actually explore to see what we have in here tonight. Well, there's really not much, especially picking up some good stuff in here. Especially if there's any other stuff when it comes to glass or anything. Even though it's some sort of a glass door from these areas. Okay, guess we can maybe just grab a little health and see how that's going to help. But the total today, guys, since this one thing's been happening, I've lost 22 supporters throughout this YouTube spam stuff. I hope it doesn't interrupt anything else, hopefully. So that way we can be just fine, which I'm pretty sure we will. If there's any other problems, it's really not much to contain. You can actually take. Is there anything else that has not been processed? I know we've actually already checked up inside this building already. I guess we can keep on looking, see if there's anything else. So we're gonna get IZN News started right now, guys. If you guys want to vote for the idol, you guys can vote Alan the 29th or 12th, the Greatest Showman. You guys want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so by following me on Twitter. Or even if you guys do have a Discord, I am back on Discord, so you guys can follow me on that. See what we can actually lead up to. We're about to get started with IZN News, so let's get down to it. As we are Road to the PS5 from Zombie Gaming. And remember, guys, it's coming out on November 12th, so, okay. As you guys may know, there's a video called Anthony Mackie Investigates the Bending, Drugs, and Psychotic. But there's really not much in between that, but this is really not much of an interest that's involving an investigation or something. Which I really can't clarify as much on that. Now the first piece of news that I have seen, I've looked at the first trailer coming out of one of the PS5 games that's coming out as we speak. And that is of course, I'll tell you guys in a second. Right now I just want to see where the stuff can lead to. I don't know if it can actually fly or something. I don't know, but we can actually try to do something here. Okay, there's really not much we can shoot between that. Since I don't think we're supposed to jump right up here or anything. So of course, guys, the first one that got announced is what everybody's been waiting for, is a game that's coming out for PS5 and PC, Final Fantasy 16. Now I did look at this trailer. It looks stunning. It's perfect. The graphics look really nice too. I mean, you guys understand from the very beginning, I remember playing my very first Final Fantasy game since I was a kid. You know, I didn't know what Final Fantasy was in the beginning. I was growing to love it. It was becoming my very first overall favorite. You know, since everybody knows what Final Fantasy could be. I was blown away between the most games that Final Fantasy had to bring to the table, and you know, it's been worth waiting for. So according to Matt T. Kim, it has been announced that Final Fantasy 16 is announced for PS5. It was revealed at September's PS5 event, a cinematic trailer that revealed the next Final Fantasy game. You guys can call it Final Fantasy 16 or FF16. To set in what looks like. Now the thing about 16, guys, is it is set in what looks like a medieval fantasy setting. Hallmarks of the Final Fantasy series, like for example, famous summons and crystals were revealed. Now I did not see the crystals, but I do know the game is going to be really good for the PS5 and also for PC. Well, like I said, guys, I'm not a PC person. Brother Gasly is pretty much involved in that, but I for one am not getting a PC. The PS5 is the only console. And also the series has taken an unusual route. What's up, Raz? I did want it a little bit more than I can actually get to. What do you think? What do you think of it? Of course, most of us already know the price, so... But it is coming out, guys, on November 12th. I might pre-order it, but I think I might wait a little while. I think I might wait a little bit before I do anything. But pre-orders are coming into play tomorrow, as of right now. But in fact, and also the release of the first episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, he already pre-ordered it already? Wow. Well, does he have to pay any money for it, or not exactly? I mean, I'm gonna wait to make my pre-order. I think I'm going to wait before I do anything. I'm excited. I'm ready to get it going. But how excited are you guys in the chat ready to get this PS5? Oh wow. So what are the first few investments? I mean, does he know what games he's buying? I mean, I would look inside. I would have him look inside to see and look at it. Oh, he pre-ordered the new Spider-Man Miles Morales. Holy cow. Now that game is going to be really good. That I will say, to be honest and clear with you guys. But in fact, Final Fantasy 16 director Naoki Yoshida was revealed to be the producer of Final Fantasy 16. The next big Final Fantasy 16 reveal event, guys, get ready. It's going to be coming into play next year. So Final Fantasy 16 is not coming out this year, but next year. Like I said, guys, it will be... Like I said, Final Fantasy 16 is going to be good. Now, Watch Dogs Legion? Yes, I am buying that too. I have that on pre-order. So yes, I am getting that too. And that will be my next GameStop date. But if I do that, I might get the PS5 by then. I might make the pre-order. I might pre-order a little bit and then pay the rest on the 12th. So we can actually get this going. Because I'm going to be really excited when I buy it. When it's the last console that I will ever see. And everybody's going to be wondering how it's going to be done. Okay. Hold on. Well, sadly, guys, my love's not going to be in the chat tonight. Because of a stupid phone, it's been acting up quite a little bit. So that's been the only problem. But I'm like, okay, no big deal. But yeah, like I said, I did watch the trailer. It does look interesting. The way Final Fantasy 16, the way any Final Fantasy game I've beaten, but the last Final Fantasy game I've beaten was Final Fantasy VIII Remake of this year. Do you guys remember that? Very close. You guys did see me beat Final Fantasy VIII Remake. And it was a really good investment after 69 episodes. But think about how many episodes I will put into play with that. I mean, I think it'll be huge. It's going to be huge by the time we get to the PS5 this year. But enough about that. Yeah, we got some more stuff to get to. But yeah, it's going to retract the PC. The PC as well. See how that's going to be coming into play too. Like I said, I don't get into PC, but the last Final Fantasy game before 8 Remake is Final Fantasy 15. Now I did sort of enjoy it, but the game itself was not bad. When it comes to listening to any soundtrack that belongs in it. You guys can ask me a question about that. And also, Spider-Man Miles Morales is launching on not just PS5, but the PS4 too. So that really will come in enhanced play too, between the investments going forward. If I could jump on an article on that, please. If you guys have not seen the first trailer of Final Fantasy 16, you guys are missing out. You guys really need to check it out. See what you guys think. Okay, according to Jonathan Dorbus, Sony has confirmed that in Cinematic Games, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Hold on a second. I'm gonna respond to this message real quick. But yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales is a PS5 launch game, and from what we've already understand, from most of us that already understand quickly, is it is coming out during Christmas time. I think I might buy it, but I mean, I haven't finished the very first Spider-Man game. I mean, yes, the very first Spider-Man for PS4 was really good. It really was, if it would have reached Game of the Year by itself. But other than that, it all depends. I mean, it's going to bring a lot of things to come into play. I mean, Miles Morales does look really good at this footage. As you guys may know, Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming out on November 12th on United States. And also November 19th for PS5. And guess what? We're releasing the game on PS4 as well. Well, guess what? The PS5 is coming home with me. So there's really not much to say on that. Like I said, that's actually my biggest plan. One of my biggest plans that I'm going forward with. Trust me. A lot of us are going to see it very deeply. To see what that game can do. I mean, I think Miles Morales is going to do very well. I really think it will. But you know, remember guys, if it does come out on November 19th, we have to watch out another game too. And that is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk 2077 will have a lot to say about that. But I know it will, trust me. The same with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That is also coming out on the 17th. So, it was also shown at September's PS5 event today. The gameplay demo. Inside that story, guys, revealed that the story will resolve around a conflict between the Rexon faction and the Underground. And it's a group led by supervillain the Tinkerer. That's actually a new name. As Miles gets into a tussle, some sort of a good tussle, on the breath went bridge with the two groups. And it was also massively destructive. We even get a bit of that moment from Spider-Man 2, as he holds two segments of bridge together with webbing. So guys, if you're not planning on getting that for PS4, I would really suggest getting that for PS5, because that might be the very first investments I'm going to buy. So, that's what I'm actually going to lead to, especially with Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm not going to even try to pre-order Assassin's Creed until I buy the game itself and see what we can actually do in between for it. But here's the thing. When you do make the jump to the PS5, the game comes with you. In addition to the Ultimate Edition for the PS5 version, it will come with a Vacuum for Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, which is actually a full remastering of the original game, and it's also a DLC. What's up, Blood Dragoon? How you doing tonight? Did you watch the PS5 event today? I mean, I was watching some of the good trailers tonight. It's going to be really interesting by the 12th. Okay, let's see what we got intact. Well, that's not all in between. I'm going to go capacity of 65%, reload speed. Yeah, Spider-Man I'm really getting, but... Well, remember guys, the only last game I'm buying for the PS4, so it'll be, hold up, for the PS4 by the 19th November, will be Cyberpunk, and a little after that, before that, is Watch Dogs Legion. So I'm still getting that intently. There's also a first look of Hogwarts Legacy, and that is of course in between. Of the first look at Harry Potter RPG. Now that game is still slated to come out by next year for the PS5. I don't know if it'll come to the PC. As I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of the PC, but I already know what the PC is all about, so some of that I really do know. That's why there's going to be some good stuff invested on that. I am excited to see how that's going to bring to the table. Let's go and grab that. Can you hear me, Blood Dragoon? Let me know. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's getting a PS4 exclusive alpha this weekend. Though that I'm not reading. Guys can check out Black Ops 4 Get Opening Mission. Okay, good. Blood Dragoon says, I'm mostly looking forward to Resident Evil Village, Ratchet & Clank, and Godfall. Now, 2 out of 3 games I am buying for sure. But I like the sound of that for sure. I mean, the thing about Ratchet & Clank, did you play the very first one for the PS4? I mean, I remember playing the crap out of it. I mean, I remember how my dad and I went to go see the movie. You know, I've always thought the game itself and the movie itself were different. Oh, whoa. Oh my. But yeah, oh crap. Guys, look at that nasty thing back there. I better shoot him. Oh, ouch. I'll get to you guys in the chat in a second, guys. Ow. Ow. Never mind. Ow. Yeah, Gunfall is going to be really good too. Resident Clank Rift Apart, definitely, I'm definitely buying that. I'm definitely getting that next year. It's not going to be any blaming after I buy the PS5, guys. It's really not much to contribute. But the graphics for Resident Clank do look really nice. I am starting to play it. Godfall 2. See how that's going to be in the mix. There's also a new trailer for Deathloop. It showcases a stylish, violent action. Now, Deathloop, I'm not real sure about Deathloop. Not today, buddy. Hold on, can I slash this guy? I don't know if that really, I don't know if it really did anything. Ah, crap. Look out, guys. Oh, I could have dodged them right there. Never mind. You guys can check out Devil May Cry 5. As you guys may know, Devil May Cry 5, the special edition, is coming out for PS5. I would assume by next year. According to Jonathan Dornbus, Devil May Cry 5 special edition will be coming launched digitally for PS5 at the console's launch during the PS5 event. Now, according to Capcom, Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, players have the choice to turn on ray tracing and particularize resolution targeting 4K at 30 FPS, or frame rate targeting 1080p at 6 FPS. For the players who prefer to calculate the horsepower, the frame rates over graphics, the PS5 also gives console players the ability to play their games at frame rates up to 120 FPS with a compatible display, pretty much, of course, which is enabled to the game, which players turn on high frame rate mode. It also will have turbo mode, which you can play at 1.2 speed, as well as legendary Dark Knight difficulty and playable Virgil. Now that sounds interesting. So I think that'll be next year. Even though I haven't played Devil May Cry. I have not. Wait, that shotgun, please. Look out. Crap. Shoot him again. Ouch. That's why I say, ow. Look out, look out. I'm gonna grab a little of that, please. This guy's about to get creepy on me. They better not. Well, I would have to slash one of these guys. I'll get to more in a second. Are you dead now, buddy? Ah, never mind. Tilt my head up and down sideways. Okay. There's also Oddworld Soulstorm footage revealed from that event. There's also another game announced called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach for PS5. Now, like I said, I'm not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I know some of you are in the chat, but I really am going to pass on Five Nights at Freddy's because I've never played it. I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if I plan to, but you know, I do have to give credit to that game too, but it all depends. Since I think that'll be a little more interesting to see how that's going to be playable. Grab a little of that, grab a little bit more. If we can toss a fire on this guy, we can do something. Crap, never mind. Gosh dang it. Smoke grenade? I don't think so. Sit down. You don't have to get smoky on me, buddy. Ow. Look out. Gosh dang it. Blood and battered. According to Matt T. Kim, at the PS5 event, a new Five Nights at Freddy's was announced for PS5 called Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Well, a spooky cinematic trailer revealed the first next-gen Five Nights at Freddy's, with details or surprise, as this is the best any Five Nights at Freddy's title has looked. Well, we'll see what kind of scares can cook up on the PS5. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how Five Nights at Freddy's tries to operate. Like I said, I've never played Five Nights at Freddy at all. I have not. Even though it's actually for a different opportunity for a lot of us out here. But I'm not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's when it comes to YouTube. But like I said, I do have to give some of it credit, but I mean, I don't think it'd be something I would play for the PS5. I mean, it does look good, but I wouldn't even try to masturbate it right now. I'm looking forward to buying Spider-Man. I really am. I know you guys too. I mean, Spider-Man's gonna be really good. Miles Morales is gonna be very, very nice. And I am planning on beating some PS5 games too if I get a chance. I mean, I'm not gonna try to waste any time after I get the console to get the first few. Because you guys will still see PS4 investments by the time I get the PS5 regular. But that's actually the plan. Like, cast a fireball on this creep. Fireball on this guy. Especially if you don't want to get smashed by T-1000, I hope not. Get that fire crap away from me. I don't want that creep standing around my face. I don't think so. If you're gonna try to masturbate, buddy, try to do it somewhere else on this one. Oh crap, get out of there. Could he just die already? So I don't have to mess with them? Come on, come on. What do you got, buddy? Spread out, guys. Get out of there. I want to get this creep out of here. Ow. Well, you're not getting my blade. So don't even think about it. Sit down, buddy. Don't get up until I suit you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Ghost City's already done at this point. You guys already understand how what the PS5 price is. It only has 5 figures. But if you guys wanted enough to, you guys can think if you guys want to get the console in the chat for PS5 as digital, or what do you call it, digital or regular. Like I said, my first thought is going to be regular. I mean, I wouldn't have much intentions of buying digital, but I think regular sounds good to me. Sounds real good to me, I'm telling you. I mean, the console's going to be amazing. The gameplay itself is going to be great. I'm excited. See where I'm going to be leading to. I know you guys are too from Zombie Gaming. You guys are always good when you guys come in here. That's what it always matters. PS Plus Collection is an answer to Xbox Game Pass. Now this is something a little intriguing. Hold on. We're gonna jump on this too. There's some good stuff that we may or may not know. But I did see what kind of investments we're looking at. Even though I did renew PS Plus till next year, I don't have to worry about it right now. I mean, I'm all set and ready to go. So like I said, PS Plus is good till December 12th of next year. So I don't need to renew it anymore. I mean, if I did not renew it, I was going to renew it today, but I don't need to right now. Now the list of games, of course, according to Miranda Sanchez, PS Plus Collection is a PS5 upgrade to the subscription service. And it's bringing its several big games to the service at no additional cost. Remember guys, if you guys have PS Plus, you'll get PS Plus games for free. And it will be 2 of them every month of the first week. So you guys can check those out and see what you guys think. But allow me to demonstrate. The following games we're looking at for PS5 launch is God of War, Bloodborne, Monster Hunter World, which I've always thought Monster Hunter World was not bad, but I didn't like the game at first sight. Final Fantasy 15, I did beat that. I did beat Final Fantasy 15, because that was really good. The graphics were good, even though there's been a couple of other things that's been missing. Fallout 4, I remember playing... well, I think I used to have a copy of Fallout 76, which I've always thought the game was not bad. Ever since I got signed out to that account. Mortal Kombat X, I used to play Mortal Kombat 11. When Dead Side knocked the crap out of me for it. Uncharted 4 at Thieves' End? Yep, I have played that too. There's a lot of things to go in between that. In a different direction. So I can usually use a hand for it. Yeah, I remember playing that. As long as I can remember. But we also have hold up a minute. Ratchet & Clank, yep, I have beaten that for PS4 in the past and present. Now, Ratchet & Clank for PS4 is a lot different than what the movie can be. It really is. I kid you guys not. It is really good for the PS4. I really enjoyed it. Ever since my dad and I went to go see it. But either way, it was interesting. Really interesting. Even though the game itself did get a kind of like a little smooth review. I didn't beat the game for the second time to do challenge mode. I decided to pass, but the game itself was good fun. Days Gone, no, never played the game, but I've only heard a couple of good things about it. But I've always said the game was okay. Like I said, guys, I've never played Days Gone since it was a little more build that I was getting to. So no plans for that. Detroit Become Human, I have played that. I've played a little bit. The guy's always seen maybe a few episodes of it. That was the only thing. And I think it was actually for the weekends. Oh, wait a minute, no. I really don't know if it was actually for the weekends. When I actually gained it for the schedule in the chat. Not since I've been here, but I mean, the Troy was not bad, from what I've seen. This is really not much input. Battlefield 1, no. I've played Battlefield 1. I didn't like it. I mean, people, you guys may have think that game was good. But like I said, I didn't like the game that much. There's really not much I can really dig deep with, as much as I used to. I mean, the only Battlefield game I did like was Battlefield 4. Battlefield 4 was actually a different classic. When most of us in the chat know what Battlefield is. So I'm gonna pass on that. Infamous Second Son, I have played First Light. Infamous First Light was not bad. I played a little bit, got tired of it, and even though I do have a copy on the PS4 store, so I think the PS5 store might be interesting too. Which I think it'll do quite well, and see what kind of a mix bag that's going to be considered. And we'll see what it comes down to. Batman Arkham Knight, I don't know if I really played it. I don't remember if I actually played it or not, but yeah, Batman Arkham Knight was not bad. Even though I do remember playing... I think I played at Arkham Knight a little bit. As long as I can nearly recall, but... Like I said, the game itself was really good. It was really good for the estimate. Where anything can pretty much conclude. And, you know... It's probably not much to take place in between that story. The Last Guardian, I've heard The Last Guardian was really good. It was actually about a big monster. Yeah, it was actually about a big monster and a kid. Between that stuff. But yeah, I've never played The Last Guardian since it actually got remade on April 10th. Or one of the days in October. Back in the time being. I think it was the last couple years. I think it was actually like a few years back. The Last of Us, the very first one, I did like it, but it was really not much I would do. But if I were to go back to playing the very first one as a remaster, I would probably get back into it again. See how Ellie and Joel pretty much managed to get good things going. But that is a former game of the year, so. Persona 5, I've only did one episode of it. I've never played Royal. And then you have Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Now that game I've heard is good. I've heard Biohazard was good. That's why I haven't gone back to Resident Evil for a long time. That's why I'm more of a Final Fantasy person, an RPG person. Even though Resident Evil is a really good sort of redemption with the Village, because I think the Village might be really, really interesting. But I mean, I don't know about the Village. I think it'll be really cool. I think it'll be pretty cool to see what that takes place throughout the other games in front. But we'll see what happens. We will actually see what happens, guys. I mean, there's really not much I would say about Resident Evil. Even though Resident Evil is a really good classic. But those are the only list of games for PS Plus that we know for right now. Since it comes into the other instruction. You guys can also see the Demon's Souls remake for PS5. As you guys may know, ever since I've only stopped this one game back when I used to play it back in 2018. That is, of course, is God of War. As it has been announced that the second game of that remake is called, this game is called God of War Ragnarok. This is also coming for the PS5 next year. Now, God of War Ragnarok does sound amazing. It does sound like it will be amazing. Let's see how much of a push it'll get. I would have some good plans for that, but I've never finished the very first one. I've never beaten the very first one since I remember playing it. As long as it's actually a little more of anything alternative. According to Matt T. Kim, the acclaimed God of War franchise. Hold on a second. Franchise will return on the PS5 by next year. So basically, the way that things have been going for it, is it is a sequel acclaimed back in 2018 when God of War for PS4 became Game of the Year. Like I said, 7 episodes were not bad if it wasn't for the PS4 injection. Injection for the disc. It was announced at the PS5 event as well. Remember guys, it's called God of War Ragnarok. So I think it'll be doing very good. As it was teased ever so briefly, as it ended with a 2021 window. Now that does sound critically good. Let's see where that's going to go too. Now the thing about God of War, is the fact that Kratos' character is famous. Real famous, real long shot, you know, and I just think he's one of the greatest characters that's been brought to anything today, you know. Yeah, Kratos is actually a really good he's actually a really good revenge character when it comes to God of War. Yeah, God of War did get Game of the Year, the very first one, for PS4 back in 2018. It did win Game of the Year back then. Interesting. And it has been confirmed that Warner Brothers officially confirms the Harry Potter RPG will be the Hogwarts Legacy. So, Harry Potter, I haven't had that much success with Harry Potter. But I do know Harry Potter, I have seen the movies. It don't look too bad to speculate. But we do know that the game is being developed by Harry Potter Game Division and Avalanche Software, which is actually Disney Infinity. Remember guys, that game's coming out for PS4, PS5, X1, X, and PC. And most of us already know what Harry Potter is basically about at this point. And they actually, when it comes to that, becoming the story, as most of us can, as most of anything, I can really see. So yeah, that'll be interesting. What Harry Potter can bring to the table with the legacy with Hogwarts. I'm more of a Gryffindor person. I know some of you guys have different classes on that. Because I don't know if you guys really do. I really don't know if you guys do for sure. Yeah, second thought, I really don't know. See how that's really going to describe it. Demon's Souls is a PS5 timed console exclusive. Now, Demon's Souls does sound real sweet. Ever since I did play some of Bloodborne was actually a real good opportunity. Even though I did put some good gameplay with it, I enjoyed it, and it was fantastic. The graphics were good, ever since Dark Souls made some good arrangements, views and beliefs, and it got me thinking, how would it be to look at an investment like Like, for example, Demon Souls. Do we actually think that Demon Souls might do very good? I mean, obviously, honestly, I so hope it will. I do hope it will do very well. I think I might put some play into that too in the future. See if there's anything else tonight. Now the thoughts with the PS5 price, I think it's a lot of money. I talked with my angel about it this week. Tonight. She thinks well, the percentage right now, guys, I have a 91. I have an 80. Actually, yeah, a 91% chance of buying the PS5. You guys may have a different subject to that, but I am a little more very determined of buying the PS5 this year. It's actually one of the main focuses that I'm looking at right now. I've been at this PS5 for the last couple months. At least for the last 3 months already. I came back to have one last console. Hold up. And that would be the PS5 with all direction and compass. Let's see what we can actually bring to the table. Even though the pre-orders start tomorrow, I'm not going to even try to pre-order it yet. But I am getting the PS5 soon. I am going to buy it by the time we get that opportunity. It's a land of opportunity that we cannot wait to buy. The PS5 is going to be interesting. The PS5 is going to be it's going to be having some big reach. And I'm excited to get it. It's my only #1 seed towards the PS5. To where we can actually get to this point. It is time to get that PS5 right where it's at, as good as we can. Now the thing about party games, guys, the price will be $7.0. Even though the full prices for PS4, a couple other consoles they have not been relentless, but I don't see that being a terrible idea. It's like if Ebola starts finishing, they can strike out to 270, but that's where it's going to go between the numbers on the prices on that. And I did check out of how much, well, what kind of investments that are going to have that full price. This goes on to state that a couple of them that have been going into play will be Spider-Man Miles Morales. Like I said, it will be Spider-Man Miles Morales. It will be... Which will come into play at this point as well. But if you guys want the Ultimate Edition, that'll be a little more money more. If you guys want to get the Ultimate Edition. I think I might stick with Standard. If I for Standard if I can, for sure. And also Sackboy, a big adventure, will also be a full price with the PS5. So it's not going to be that hard to see for that. But changing the full price points, as you guys may know, it's been a real big topic. A hot topic in the beginning.
Almost there.
As it does have a little magic. And it defends the company's decision to adopt that price point. But Ubisoft is sticking with the full price for 6.0 for now. So if that's going to make sense, I'm thinking Spider-Man doesn't have much to worry about by the time it comes out during Christmas time. Besides, I'm buying the PS5 by the 12th, and I'm still looking out the son of a bitch like it or not. That's the important thing. And now the thing about, as you guys may know, since I came very close to beating Horizon Zero Dawn, even though gosh dang it, I don't want the next on. I don't want the other. Hold on, guys. I want to restart this one here. Look out, Ellie. Oh crap. Oh my. No, I don't know. I don't understand why it's not. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Horizon Forbidden West, apparently, is going to be coming not only for the PS5 for next year. It's going to be coming out for the PS4 as well. For those of you that are wondering why, do we actually think we want to talk about how that's going to go quite well? I mean, you guys did see, I did play Horizon Zero Dawn before. I stopped it after 40 episodes. The game itself was great, giving it a good opportunity. It was a great chance for me to get to it. But it's actually one of the goodest ones that I've ever seen, that I've ever played when it comes to RPGs. Sony may have unveiled the PS5 price and release date during today's PS5 event, but Sony has also confirmed that additional details after the show on PS Blog, that is including of how the upcoming PS5 titles, like for example, Horizon Forbidden West and Spider-Man Miles Morales, as they will also be coming to the PS4. In a follow-up on PS Blog, Sony did clarify that in addition to that they know that the PS4 community will transition to the PS5 at different times, and we're happy to announce that the PS4 versions of some other exclusives, Sony went on to state, and that would be Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and Horizon Forbidden West. But I'm buying that for PS5, and that will be launching on PS4. Sony says that while these three titles were designed to take advantage of the PS5 and the PS4, we'll also be able to play them, and that they will be eligible for free upgrades on both PS5 digital and disc drive editions. So I think it'll be really good. Remember guys, Horizon's not coming out till next year, but I think I am definitely getting my hands on that if I can. But the thing about Horizon Zero Dawn, I came very close to beating it in the past and present. The graphics were great. I've always thought it would have won Game of the Year, but it didn't. But I've always gained a lot of respect for the game, as it's always been an RPG, good fun to explore, good combat, the same way. And real quick, the PS5 list of launch games. As you guys have already heard in the chat, my friend already knows some of them. Most of us already know what we're looking at. But if you guys want to ask what the first few games I'm buying, it's gonna be very simple. I'm gonna buy Spider-Man. I'm gonna buy Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm thinking about buying Spider-Man Miles Morales, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, as that is the #1 seed game I'm buying. Watch Dogs Legion's definitely going to be there. But if I get the PS5 digital, actually if I don't get it digital, like I said, I am planning on getting regular, so I can continue my investments and make a couple of changes. But let me know in the chat if you guys think I should change something. Remember guys, I'm doing 5 instead of 6 if I get the PS5. But I really am. I really will, to be honest. So yeah, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and yeah, those three have already been. Yeah, those three are coming to the PS4 with the PS5 intact. So we'll see how that's going to end up getting. So it all depends how much I actually want to do at that structure. Is there any more news tonight, or are we good? As you guys may know, Final Fantasy 16 and Demon Souls PC announcements were thus mysteriously scrubbed. Yeah, Demon Souls does sound really nice too. It's we are now at pun or miss. And so we're actually trying to find our way to the Ferris wheel. You guys can see yourselves. News. You guys will be getting some more tomorrow night after 5. By the time I do Final Fantasy VII Remake. If you guys have any questions about the PS5, you guys can come to one of us in the chat. Like I said, the PS5 is going to have it will have a big turnaround this year. Once we get into Christmas time. The PS5 is the only thing I'm looking around going into that far. Get about 6 likes, very good. YouTube's still having problems. But I just hope they fix it and we don't have to lose any more supporters. I'm already getting sick and tired of it too. Get about 6 likes, thank you. Can we get 8 in the chat? Because of the PS5 showcase. And Zombie is going live tomorrow around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to try to jump in as good as we can, and then we can definitely talk about it once we get there. But let's hope the surge for the for YouTube stops right where it's at. We don't need any more supporters losing. I mean, I get a little upset every now and then. I mean, for the entire part. Anybody that loses supporters. I lost 22. I don't need to lose anymore. I really don't. My point's at 25, which that's actually not a mistake. But I will let you guys know in the chat if I lose any. The Zombie is the only one that knows how to bring the tools together to us together. Everybody is always entitled to be as big as a family. Come right in. Can we get explosive? Wait a second. Can we get additional standard arrows real quick? But when the first time I looked at Final Fantasy 16, it looks really good. I was blown away. I think it's going to be very good. See how much pleasure it's going to make. I did not look at Demon Souls yet, but I do know it'll be interesting. And if you guys have any biggest takeaways, you guys can follow me on Twitter. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment. You guys do have a Discord. You guys can follow me on that too. So we're gonna ask you to continue to discuss business going forward. As my partner told me, I've got a chat to do, and I'm like, thank you, honey. I'm grateful, appreciate it. Okay, but enough about that. Let's see if there's anything else we can explore here. As we are making our way to the Ferris wheel and have our flashlight on, but especially not being in the dark. As we're actually going to upgrade another flaming bottle. Very good. And remember, guys, we already got enough medical stuff. Go and check in this locker, get about 6 of these. Another 6 of these in that little toolbox. It's also a little bit of a scene. Right now we're looking for the dangerous stupid Abby, guys. One of you guys already told me what's going on, so I would actually want to clarify myself to see what is actually taking place. Now if we have to take on this Abby woman, so be it. There's no way we're going to be able to crash that set either. Just have to see what other way we can do. What we can do. No, I think. Trying to see if there's any other direction that we're looking for. But either way, guys, I've lost enough supporters. We don't need to lose any more. I know we don't. But I'm keeping a lookout at my count. We've lost enough. It's time to see where YouTube does something what YouTube is desperate to do. What they actually want to do about the situation. Even though it's really not hard to execute or anything. I guess we can maybe we can try to do something in this area. Oh, on second thought, I don't know. 7 likes, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Always keep up the good work, guys. Losing supporters or having less down, it's okay. We're gonna get ourselves back up there and climb right back at that mountain. As long as we put our mind to it. That's all we can do. But YouTube just needs to step it up as good as they can. Make some sort of a different announcement already. Holy cow. Is there anything we have not even explored yet? A second thought, no. I know there's got to be something we can use. Okay, that's not going to lift anything. There's got to be something we can pretty much get into. I don't know if that's going to move anything or not. Let me know in the chat, guys, so we can actually see what we're trying to do. Yeah, that really is not going to open anything. Just have to see if there's anything that we can jump right in with. That could have something going on with it, but it probably doesn't. I'm just hoping there's some way we can actually do something. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, can we get up here? Yes, yes we can. Let's get ourselves up there and we can put a stop to that creep. So we can actually stop her. So we're jumping around this vent. Come right over here. No bad of a turnout. Okay, there you go. Keep. Oh no. Oh, that has to hurt. Going down forward. Oh crap! Get that dog away from me, pal. Oh, ouch! There you go. Sit down. Even though it was actually a nice dog, now he had to do what he has to do for that sample. She's like stupid dog. I've only heard that from Courage the Calorie Dog in the past. So it's actually a little bit funny. And remember guys, mayonnaise is not an instrument. I'm telling you. Like I said, Neil Patrick. If you guys have seen SpongeBob, it's a little bit funny. During an episode called Band Geeks. He said, what Squidward told Patrick, and I quote, he's like, no, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Hold on a second, guys. It's like, no, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument at all. Not even horseradish. I mean, I've never had horseradish. Mayonnaise every once in a while. When it comes to having hamburgers or something like that. But when it comes to having french fries, I like them with ketchup, good salt. Salt or pepper would make sense. Now those things don't seem that bad of a variety. Oh crap, guys, hold on. Go right in the store. So it's time to see what kind of set they're plotting. Oh wait a minute, there's Owen and Mel. This is not looking good, guys. Type something in the chat where you guys can see. Hands up. There you go. Listen to this.
Tell her where she went.
Oh, wow. Oh, I know she's actually looking for some good answers right now. Ellie's not fooling around, guys.
Fucking get over here.
There you go. Alright. Keep that on the table, guys. There we go. I'm just keeping it almost a watchful eye. PLZ. Oh, there you go. Not looking too bad, but it starts to get serious. It does, I'm telling you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, ouch. Did not throw a knife at her. Ellie, look out. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Did not kill her neck out. Not today, you're not. Oh, ouch. Oh, oh my goodness. Good job, Ellie. Tell her the answers, buddy. There you go. And tell her what she actually has to know for sure. Okay, I don't know if we actually got much of a answer. Possibly almost a good answer, hopefully. Not real sure about that, but we'll see what happens in between. Marty? Huh. Oh, Tommy. Hey. That's Tommy. Haven't seen Tommy come back, and this is Zess right there. I've always thought Zess was going to be coming in the mix. It's actually a little more of having good help. That's for sure. Let me look at Zedeye games real quick. We're not out of the woods yet, guys. Dina's having a little trouble sleeping, if I'm right. Having a little trouble at this point, too. Taco, DL Blessed. Ellie, there you are. Perfect. Well, let me see. At least he's back safe. That's a good thing. When it comes to... Well, Owen and the other one got killed, so... Even though Ellie was trying to look for somebody to what do you call it? Ain't not much to maneuver. We have a little bit to go, guys. Yeah, Ellie's back safe. Thanks to Jesse and I forgot that other guy's name again. Crap, I'm trying to think of his name again. It's not that hard to fulfill. Oh yeah, Tommy, I'm sorry. It was actually Tommy. Looks like we may have a little something going on. Can we open the curtains? Okay, there we go. Let me know in the chat, guys. Alright. Not much of a establishment though.
But she gets to live.
That's why they almost specialize. But Tommy does look like another good close friend though.
Yes,
As it looks like. No, I'm not doing that.
You should be worried about it, but Maria's gonna do fine. You've been doing it. However, this past
Volko doing Kingdoms of Elmar. Never played it.
versus Necklace, sparkles around things we abandoned. You think it's working. It's real.
Never had a chance to play it since it's actually
I know what
good, something good and unique.
If it's legit, can we say it's from all of us?
have your own damn
House party, very nice. Alright. A little more of an institution. And so we don't lose any more supporters, guys. I would be scared to see. I would be a little bit afraid if something happens. We just have to be careful. Oh crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. Open the doors. Oh, ouch. What's going on?
Stand up!
Abby,
Where I shoot this one too.
don't do it.
Stand up! Now! Shut the fuck up!
Oh, ouch. Come.
Alright? Stop!
Don't do it, Abby. Come on. Guys, this is not looking pretty.
Toss your weapon!
It'll be alright, Tommy.
No, you killed Joel. He did what he did to save me.
That's
You're
true.
here because of me. I am the one that you want. Let him go.
Oh my. Yep.
I'll let you go. Yeah. And you wasted it.
Don't kill her. Do not kill her. I'm telling you. It'll be a definite sign of a bloodbath, guys.
Dad? Dad?
You must be looking for. She must be looking for Joel. I'm gonna stop here in a second, guys. As this happened 4 years later. And I'm gonna stop here for the night, guys. If you guys want to catch more The Last of Us 2 every 3 to 4 days a week, you can do so by sticking around as good as you can. Be sure to hit that red support button. If you guys don't mind, please. You guys can send me out, tweet me out, leave a comment as good as you can. Smash the like button the same way, tweet them out, leave a comment. As always, if there's anyone in the chat that's scared of losing supporters going into tomorrow, Zombie won't be live tomorrow around 1 o'clock, so there's a good plan we can actually jump into that too. You can do so by following me on Twitter, where we watch our videos in full, like them in full, share them, tweet them out, leave a comment, and we are good to go. If you guys had a good time by watching the PS5 event, you guys can do so the same way. Atlanta 29, the greatest settlement, is at 12 by 17 in favor of Aladdin. You guys do want to vote. The voting on that is very certain. And we'll see what we can do. But I'm going to try to go back. I will try to be back tomorrow night to do Final Fantasy VII Remake, and then we can continue to do business with the PS5 by November 12th. It's going to be very sweet. Same with Xbox, but the PS5 is the only big attention. All I have to do is work tomorrow, Friday, and then Saturday will be baseball and the Suzima. But I'm going to stop here for the night, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night for sure. I want to say thank you, Bloods Ragoon, for stopping by. Keep up the good work, buddy. Pray and pray, guys, that we don't lose any more supporters. And thank you, Raz, for stopping by. It's a little bit unusual, since YouTube still has to fix the stuff between spam purging, which we can only help see where that's going to go. So we can actually see what we can do from that. But alright, guys. You guys have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow night with Final Fantasy VII Remake. If we lose any supporters, you guys can notify me on Twitter. And notify a little bit on Discord. We'll try to definitely remove that. But have a good night. Be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And love one another. This is Zadie signing off. Have a good night. Tomorrow night, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Same time, same channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. And it's always been a good pleasure.